What do the teachings of Jesus really mean to me? Thought for the day for March the 15th. Today's readings are Leviticus 23, Psalms 128 to 130, Luke chapter 6. Everyone who comes to me and hears my words and does them, I will show you what he is like. Luke chapter 6, verse 47. There follows the story of a man carefully building a house and digging deep and finding a rock on which to base foundations. So when all was complete, a flood arose, the stream broke against that house and could not shake it because it had been well built. Luke 6 verse 48. Now, this parable begins with Jesus saying, "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do the things that I tell you?" Luke 6 verse 46. We all need to ask ourselves, what do the teachings of Jesus really mean to me? Do I live in a way that shows I believe in them? We are being buffeted by the storms of godless human behaviour as never before. It is becoming a tsunami of godlessness. But look at the difference between the natural and the spiritual. We are frightened by violent weather, but when it comes to a flood of immoral behaviour, many seem to welcome it, and, maybe more deadly still, many enjoy indulging in splashing in the shallows, ignoring the awesome flood of God's judgments that is promised. Ancient Israel fooled themselves, thinking, well, God is in our midst, we go to the temple to worship, we lean on the Lord. But the prophet Micah said to them, "You detest justice and make crooked all that is straight." Micah 5 verse 9. Yet you then lean on the Lord and say, "Is not the Lord in the midst of us? No disaster shall come upon us." Therefore, because of you, Zion shall be ploughed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become a heap of ruins. Micah 5 verses 11 and 12. The spiritual failure in which they fooled themselves that the Lord was with them led to the realization too late that their personal spiritual house was not built upon a spiritual rock. History is set to repeat itself. The same call goes out now as it did then. Note the message God sent through the prophet Zephaniah. "Seek the Lord, all you humble of the land, who do his just commands. Seek righteousness, seek humility. Perhaps you may be hidden in the day of the anger of the Lord." Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 3. We hope you found this message from the Bible helpful and thought-provoking. We believe the Bible is God's Word, and as it says, a lamp to our path and a light to our feet. Join us again tomorrow when we open its pages for another Thought for the Day.